Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Bitcoin once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. Thank you for liking the video, sharing the video, and your subscription on YouTube. So right now, Bitcoin's correcting. You're coming back down to support. If you can hold a higher low, fantastic, brilliant. Start to come up the stairs. You're going to break out, and you're going to be retesting the high that you're putting just there, around about 48k, I think it is, isn't it? And if you look to break that, you're going to put in a nice impulsive move and start attacking these highs here, okay, that you put in last year. So for me, I think that what Bitcoin's doing here, you're in a big, large correction of a bull market, as you was here. And, I'm telling all family and friends here as well, don't worry, Bitcoin, I've got projections going forward, don't panic. Bitcoin's looking to take out the all-time high and start to go up the stairs and break new all-time highs, and it's in a bull market effectively. Even all this heinous correction here, I was still telling people Bitcoin's in a bull market, and they were calling me mad and crazy. And same here in this correction here last year. I was making videos for you guys, equally telling family and friends, look, don't panic, it's still in a bull market. It's looking beautiful, and it did. It come up and actually made an all-time high, didn't it? And I'm saying exactly the same here. Okay, I think you're still in a bull market. I think these corrections are fantastic opportunities. Again, I could be completely wrong though, and I wasn't wrong there, I wasn't wrong here. So I could be wrong here though, that's the thing, there's no guarantees. But what I think you're looking at here, I'm going to show you right now, is this. Okay, let me drop this in. I think that what this is here, this is a running flat correction, basically a wave 4 correction. I've gone through this with you before, but what I think is happening here for Bitcoin, I do think that you're looking to get to this band, okay, and this is something that we've always done in each and every bull run. I'll show you. Look, you can see, I'm not lying to you, you peaked out there, you peaked out there, you peaked out there, and what's happened is, look at the dip time between each peak. Okay, even in this peak here, you rallied and then you came back down, oh shit, and then you rallied in, boom, you met the peak. Okay, and at that point, look at the time between the green lines. That's one peak to one peak, one peak to one peak. So you can see, without any lying to you or anything like that, the time between each peaks is getting greater. Essentially you got a peak there as well. Look at the difference between that peak and there. It's getting greater, so it's getting more drawn out. Okay, more sort of longer and taking more time for the actual peak up to this band here to come to fruition. So this is why I still think you're in a bull market. I don't think you're in a bear market. I think you've been in a corrective phase of a bull market, and this cycle, because of the duration of the time that it's going to take to get up to there, it is different. Basically, this cycle is different. And the guy Willy Woo saying that it's like a long drunken walk. Well, it is. Look at the charts. Nothing in this cycle looks like anything in previous cycles. Does it really? Does it? Or does it? I don't think it does. Potentially here we've got this big correction, a big corrective phase here where we came back down. We didn't necessarily do it in this cycle. We've got this kind of big 2-part bull run, perhaps, like we've got here, this 2-part bull run. But for me, this is a 3-part bull run, because I think that what we've done here for Bitcoin, we've come down in this bear market, which I remember really well. We lowballed out in 2018, and from that low right there, okay, what an opportunity to go back there if you can. But anyway, that's dream material down there. I could be completely wrong though. We could be rolling here and not ever getting to this band, but this is just technical analysis I'm showing you, and I'm backing it up with technical analysis. I'm not chatting shit. Basically, this is your low, this is your wave 1, this is ABC of wave 2, big complex wave 2 correction. Right now, potentially, this is your wave 3 done, and then you're putting this wave 4 correction. Okay, just here. This is what I think you're looking at, because for me, I was anticipating that was wave 4 done. Okay, and I think a lot of people was. I hold my hands up, I was. But when you look at it, potentially, this was a very long drawn out wave 2 correction, and it's there, it's telling you it is in the charts. And after that correction, after that bloodbath of that big correction, which equally it was fueled by the corona dump, after that Bitcoin actually went on in a huge impulsive move, wave 3, okay, where it got overextended, it's come back, and it's actually made this sort of irregular high here in this potential ABC wave 4 correction. Personally, I thought that was that. Okay, I honestly thought that was that. And we've come up and made this high. I was expecting to come up to this band at this point, but you can see, if I drop the fibs on here for you for Bitcoin, you can see that, look, this is how you get projections using fibs. You can see that what we did here for Bitcoin was actually get all the way to the 1618, which has always been my minimal target. I've taught you this, okay? When you come up and break the high and break the fib from the low, boom, you're in a target. You see you've got the resistance just there on the 1 fib, and then boom, you met the 1618. So it's always a minimal target on your charts, okay? And then obviously these other targets are there if you start to go parabolic. But you can see what you've done here. You ran into the resistance, come back to support, ran into resistance, come back for support, and you're looking like you're trying to have another go, okay? Again, no guarantees. You're holding a high level support. There's your support last year, and right now is your high support, okay? Don't ignore that. It is what it is. It's price action. It's telling you you're bullish, basically. But again, you know, I could be completely wrong. You know, I've not got a crystal ball. So what I think's happened here is I think that this whole thing here from 2021 into 2022 basically has been like a big correction, basically. Okay, and it's basically your correction's over. I think that what we're looking at is the final fifth wave up to, you know, potential 2414, 2.272, which, you know, would be around about this band here sometime later this year or midterm next year, basically, that you're up here on this red band. You see this red band? And then with that, you would actually be meeting the top of the band, which you've actually done in every single bull run. Okay, to confirm this, what we need to do is hold support of this potential running flat ABC correction, because look, this is your running flat ABC correction. You actually put in a high when you put the B wave in, basically. It actually makes a high than where the A wave started. So look, if we have a look at this, you've got a potential A, B, C correction down, and then you've got an ABC correction up like this. Look, A, B, C impulsive move, and then you've got 5 waves down potentially like this. 1, 2, that big wick there is a 3, 4 relief, 5 done. Potentially, okay, you know, and that's a running flat ABC correction just like that. So there's a valid wave count to say, okay, well, right now we're looking like we're building a foundation to start this fifth wave coming all the way up to the 2.414, potential 2.2, even a 2 or whatever, but eventually getting to the top of this red band in this sort of lengthening drawn out cycle that we've always got to in every single bull run. So why would this bull run be any different? Okay, so, you know, I know a lot of people saying this is a bear market, but at the minute, you know, you can't ignore that that's a low and that is a higher low. And right now you're creating a series of higher lows here and you've got a higher high just there, okay? That's bullish market structure. That's an uptrend structure. That's what you want to see. No hopium, no bullshit. It is what it is. It's price action screaming at you, okay? So again, you know, there's no guarantees, but this is what I'm looking at. I think that what you've done is 2018 into 2019, you put an impulsive move, okay? And then 2019 to 2020 was a corrective move. 2020 to 21 was a big impulsive move. 2021 into 2022 was a corrective move. And right now we're looking to low ball out. We're looking to hold this low, okay? Effectively down here on the 1272 fib if you want to zoom out more, okay? In this potential uptrend ABC correction like this I'm showing you, okay, this image, and you know, you've got the valid wave count in there as well to validate that particular running flat correction right now. But to validate that, obviously we have to hold this low, like I said to you, and it's at this point you start to come up and break out and you're looking at this fifth wave, okay? And this fifth wave potentially is running from 2022 into 2023, which takes us up to those targets. And this isn't a bear market, it's actually the formation of a new bull market, just like this was. You come down to correction, you know, oh shit, it's a bear market, you start to come back up and boom, you're breaking bullish, okay? So, you know, I'll always try and find the lows for you. Obviously, if you cascade through support, you're going to go lower, but there is a potential right now that this is a wave 4 correction, this is a wave 2, it's telling you it is, you know, this is a wave 1 impulse, it's a wave 2 correction, wave 3 impulse, wave 4 correction, and right now you're looking at that sort of continuation of wave 5, okay? Perhaps a bit of opium, who knows, but right now we're holding it because we're holding the higher low structure at the moment. We've potentially got this running flat ABC like we have in that uptrend just there, okay, that I'm showing you just there, okay? So that's basically Bitcoin. Hope you enjoyed that little update, just a little bit of zoomed out look at the charts, okay? To invalidate all that, what you need to see here for Bitcoin is, you know, bear market structure where you start to come down like this, you know, and you're retracing, you come down, you start to fizzle out, okay, and then you're creating that bear market structure, essentially a descending triangle, pretty much like you did here. Price compression, you're going to get your capitulation from which you start to come back up the stairs eventually wherever it is, okay? So let's keep an eye on this going forward for Bitcoin. Hope you enjoyed that update, everyone. Take care. Back to another update on Bitcoin. Stay up, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye-bye.